Hey guys, Mr. Glockman Dan here. Today we're going to talk about holsters. And if you're anything like me, when you get a gun, one of the first things you want to consider is how would you holster that? How would you carry that gun on you? And I'm not even talking about day-to-day carry, although that is very important. When you go to the range, when you go to the woods, wherever you do your shooting, you want to keep your guns accessible. I don't like keeping my guns in the range bag. I don't want them in the back of the truck. I like them on me. So I think of creative ways to do that. And so what I have here are a variety of holsters. One of the things you want to consider when purchasing a holster is whether you want to get leather, plastic, or nylon. I have all three. Right here I have 5 leather, 3 nylons, and 4 plastics. So as you can see, I have a variety of holsters. When holstering a gun, one of the main things you want to consider is keeping that trigger safe. This gun here is North American Arms Guardian 32, and here is a pocket holster. This goes in your pocket, and the main thing here is to keep that trigger safe from any accidents. And it does. It also, when this goes into the pocket, it doesn't print as if there were a gun in your pocket. That's the idea of it. It's concealed, but not only is it concealed, but the gun is hidden from any visibility of printing of the gun. So it makes it nice. This is a leather, it's a Don Hume holster made for this gun. Once again, keeping the trigger guard safe. Over here, I've got the Raven MP25. This has a strap that goes around it. Once again, leather, can be used as a belt or through a belt, just as such. Not a bad little holster. Works well. You can run with this. You can do whatever you want. This gun's not going anywhere. This holster here offers the same thing. Over here we have paddle holsters. The paddle goes inside the waistband, the gun goes on the outside, and you can adjust it however you like. Here I've got a Glock 32, and this holster locks the gun in. Hear that snap or that click? In order to retrieve the gun, you have to push on this here. Without pushing on this piece here, this gun not going anywhere. That trigger guard locks in. I push that, releases the trigger guard, I draw the gun. I've got a very similar holster, although different, as a paddle holster for the Glock 27. I thought I'd use this more than I do, but I have my Glock 27 here, and that is a holster that keeps the gun in simply by tension. There is no button to push to release from the trigger guard. So I'd have to pull it out. It's a nice fit. It's form fitted for this gun. It's not going anywhere. However, when I pull that out, it makes it for a nice, quick draw. This nylon holster here, I use for my Glock 27. And it works really well for me. It's a Blackhawk. It's a cheap little holster. It's about $12, and I like it. When I wear this gun, I wear it actually on my left side, even though I'm a right-handed draw. So it works nice for me. And one thing about holsters is that they are not a one-size-fits-all. Everybody has their preference for what they like. So that's why there are a variety of holsters available. When I wear certain guns, I would wear them in a different way. For example, I don't carry this gun too often, but this gun, which is a North American Arms mini revolver, it does have a little holster, and it keeps it safe so that an accident won't take place. That trigger is protected. Even if this gun is dropped, it could be thrown against a wall, but it won't go off in this holster. This could be worn in the waistband or outside the waistband, or just in a pocket. I want to show you how I carry my Glock 27. And it is a cross draw for me. Yes, I feel comfortable with that. And it sits right between the belly and the hip. So it's a nice setup for me. And once again, keeps that trigger guarded. Over here I have my car CW45 and this holster here. Now, I'm not the type of guy that wears the firearm at the small of my back, although a lot of guys do. And this would be perfect for that. This is a cheap little holster I bought at a gun show for $10. But what does it do? It rests the gun in the perfect spot to keep that trigger guarded. So this could be worn inside the waistband, outside the waistband, however you prefer. It could be worn the exact same way I just showed you with my Blackhawk nylon holster. However, I don't do that. I do wear this holster when I go out in the woods shooting to carry a gun, and I am comfortable with it. It's very safe. Not bad for 10 bucks. You could wear it inside or outside the waistband. Over here I have the Ruger LCP, and I did a review on the covert carrier. When I wear this gun, it's inside the waistband, and the only thing that goes outside the waistband is that metal piece there. When I wear this gun, I wear it in condition 2. I do not keep one in the chamber. It is not the most comfortable way for me to carry. However, there is nothing there to cover the trigger guard or the trigger. And I've got a child who's climbing all over me. I'm rolling around the floor. I wear this gun a lot, and I just don't want any accidents. I don't think I would have any accidents or any problems if I wore this in condition 1. The other guns I do wear in condition 1 because the trigger's covered. But if this trigger's not covered, I am not going to have my 5-year-old climbing on me and an accident go off. And I think I showed this to you guys before, but here's one made for a bigger gun. Nice piece. You get those on Gunbroker for fairly cheap. What I have here is an ankle holster, and once again, the Ruger LCP would fit in here nice. Simply an elastic strap that goes over the gun and elastic around the ankle. It has to fit kind of high on the ankle so that it doesn't slide down. I practiced with this before and it makes for a good backup. What I don't like about it is it takes too long to retrieve the gun. 5 seconds. To me, if you're going to wear a holster for defensive situations, you want access to that gun right away. 5 seconds is too long. I would wear this in condition 1. However, it just takes too long to get it. Now, it is a great option though. It's a great option. It's great for secondary firearms. Just not my first choice. I have a holster here for magazines. Okay. Once again, I don't have to keep going to the range bag. Over here is an Uncle Mike's holster. This holster basically fits any gun. You could wear it the exact same way that I showed you with my Glock 27. Over here I have a Glock 19. Fits in there pretty good. Makes for an easy draw. It's very loose. It's very loose. So I would wear this inside the waistband. There's nothing that you would want outside the waistband that fits this loose. Any type of firearm at all. You do not want anything that's going to wiggle outside the waistband. But I do use this every now and again. Over here is a big, large leather holster. Clearly for a larger gun. This is not mine. However, I wanted to bring this out to show you some of the options you have. You could fit a larger 4-inch barrel revolver in there. Fit a larger full-size gun in there. Of course, it would have to fit well in there. Whatever you decide to do, you want to make sure it's a snug fit, and you want to be able to run without your firearm falling out. So there you have it, guys. These are some of my choices. I've got leather, nylon, and plastic. I think they all work excellent. They're you can't beat it. Some of the features each one have are different and give you the options that you need for different types of dress, different types of carry, different types of situations you might find yourself in. Anyways, guys, there it is. Take care. I hope this helps. Feel free to leave any questions or comments. And this is Mr. Glockman Dan signing off, saying, be safe.